I didn't realize how close we are to the end of this millennium.
I know.
You know what I mean? And I mean, it's just a couple of days now.
Yeah.
And now that 1999 is almost over, a lot of I started thinking a lot of amazing stuff happened this year. A lot of major events.
Yeah, and this is the time to kind of look back on all that stuff.
Exactly. So I thought it might be a good idea to take a look back at the year's top news stories with our very own late night year in review.
The year began with the Senate acquitting President Clinton of perjury and obstruction of justice, allowing the chief executive to finally put the Monica Lewinsky sex scandal behind him.
Now I'd like to say a tearful farewell to some of the figures we all actually loved. The ones who made this whole ordeal a lot more pleasurable. Max, drumroll. Mr. Vernon Jordan.
Hello.
Mr. Larry Flint.
Hello.
Everybody loves the next one, the cigar.
Hola!
And of course, the other cigar you never heard about.
Hasta luego.
And this thing.
Don't ask.
And finally, the two things that made this all possible, the blue dress.
Greetings.
And the stain.
Wait for me.
In March, Hollywood's biggest stars turned out for the 71st Annual Academy Awards. The close competition caused everyone to get caught up in Oscar fever.
The Oscars are on pay-per-view? The Oscars aren't free anymore?
Try to understand, Conan O'Brien, my potato-chewing, Guinness-brewing, corned beef spewing amigo. People are gonna pay. These matchups are sensationalistical. Saving Private Ryan versus Shakespeare in Love. I'm calling it big bloody fights versus gay white boys in tights. Call your local cable operator now.
Don, I'm sorry. I'm just not sure that's the way to generate...
The Thin Red Line versus Elizabeth. I'm calling it soldiers in ditches versus pale English bitches. Sunday night at the Oscars. Oh, now, pay-per-view.
On the international front, Washington and the world looked on in horror as the crisis in Kosovo worsened.
This Kosovo crisis hasn't been that much fun to talk about.
Hey, man, I hear you. I hear you. War ain't funny.
No.
Impeachment, that was funny.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bombs ain't funny.
Yeah.
Getting Hummers, that was funny.
Well, yeah, it was fun for everybody.
Man.
As ethnic Albanians fled Kosovo, actor Richard Gere visited the region, lending support to the refugees.
Did you see that mess, man? Richard Gere hanging out with them refugees over there? What
Yeah,
mess?
yeah, there was actually a picture of it in the paper yesterday. Richard Gere, I guess, is in Macedonia. There he is, right there, yeah.
Yeah, that was my mistake, actually. Sorry about that. It was my mistake sending him.
Wait, you sent Richard Gere?
Yeah, I sent Gere. I was supposed to send Gore.
Really?
It happens. Yeah, and it gets worse. By mistake, Gore's in L.A. starring in Primal Fear 2 and playing with a bunch of gerbils.
All right.
In May, after a 3-hour meeting with Yugoslav President Slobodan Milosevic, Jesse Jackson secured the release of 3 American POWs.
How did you convince Slobodan Milosevic to release the 3 soldiers? Nobody knows how you did it. Did you sit down and pray with them?
I chose to negotiate rather than annihilate. Well, the president chose to vacillate and then ejaculate.
In the summer, Hillary Clinton launched her campaign for the Senate with the full support of the president.
Remember how her poll number shot up when my cheating was made public?
That's right. Yeah, people were very sympathetic with
Well,
her.
this time I'm really going to go for it. She's going to have a 100% approval rating next fall after my late October bonathon.
All right. It's not...
In order to acquaint herself with the issues that face New Yorkers, the First Lady embarked on a listening tour of the state.
What have you heard most from people?
Yes, what have I heard most? Let me think. Well, probably get out of our state, bitch. Yeah.
In October, Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura shocked many in the nation with his frank and controversial interview in Playboy magazine.
You said organized religion is a sham and a crutch for weak-minded people.
I speak my mind, Conan. I'm an honest person. Religion is for the weak. Conan, are you of a religion?
Yeah, actually, I'm Catholic.
Homo.
What? What are you...
Pardon me, Conan. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that as a pejorative term for homosexual. I only mean it in the context of being a pansy or a wuss or a damn homo.
But wait a minute. Do you ever think maybe that you're taking this plain speaking thing a little bit too far?
I can't help it, Conan. I never know what I'm gonna say because I'm honest, Conan. In fact, right now I've got something about to come out of my mouth right now, and I know I'm gonna catch hell for it, but I can't stop it.
Well,
Conan.
I think let's all hear it then.
No, Conan, do me a favor. Could you go to a station break right now so people don't have to hear this?
No,
please?
I can't do that,
Conan,
sir.
I beg you. I feel it coming. Here
Sir,
it comes.
no, can't help you.
Go
Can't
to
do
a
it.
break, please.
Can't go to break right now.
Oh, God, here
No.
it comes. People should be allowed to keep midgets as pets. I'm sorry, Conan. I had to say it. I knew it was coming.
In late summer, GOP presidential frontrunner George W. Bush found himself embroiled in controversy as he refused to fully answer questions about his past drug use.
These allegations
Sure.
of cocaine abuse.
Sure.
I mean, now I have with me right here, and I don't like to spring this on you, but I have here a recent article from the Washington Post that seems to corroborate these charges.
Oh,
And
well,
this is
hold on
pretty-
a minute there. Let me look at that. Let me take a look at that there.
Oh, you want to see it?
Hey,
Sure.
take a look at that. Yeah, a little
okay.
closer there.
Yeah, right
Can't
there. Just
judge
take
it
a
till I
look and
see
you
it.
tell us what you think.
Can't judge it till I see it. Let me take a...
Wait a minute, would you give me my... Hold on a second. What about my article?
What article? I don't see any article.
During a televised interview, George W. Bush embarrassed himself by not knowing the names of several world leaders, a gaffe that allowed Senator John McCain to cut into Bush's lead.
I think my opponent has demonstrated that he has no grasp over foreign policy.
Come on closer here, Johnny.
Oh, for God's sake!
What's the matter? I don't see any John
Snort
McCain.
John McCain?
I don't see any John McCain. What John McCain?
1999, a memorable year.
Apparently you can snort John McCain. I thought you couldn't.
No, you can't.
All right, what a year.